Hi everybody, it's your favourite Yorkshire demo here. This is Suzanne at Hullahbaloo.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in West Yorkshire, and all the products you see today are available over on my website hullahbaloo.com. Today is another in my Simple Sunday series, and today is featuring the Sweet as a Peach bundle. So people keep asking me, what is Simple Sunday? So it's when I take a bundle or a single stamp set and I feature it within a 3x3 mount on the front of a basic white card base. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous today. So I'm going to show you how I made this. So as I say, it's the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. So if we look in the annual catalogue, Sweet as a Peach is on, I should have had this page here marked, shouldn't I? You're a Peach is on page 60. So You're a Peach is the name of the sweet. We're not using the full sweet. As you can see, here is the stamp set, and you get the coordinating dies with it. So for £34, you get the bundle that I'm featuring today, and it's called the Sweet as a Peach bundle. With the peach dies and the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. So I've got the dies here as well because we will be using those. So this is photopolymer, and the good thing about the new photopolymer stamps is that they are now printed inside the case, so I don't have to fight with the plastic sheets each time I want a stamp, and you don't have to watch me tussle with them each time I get a stamp out. So for this card there's a vine up here with all the leaves. So we need that one. These little flowers here are one stamp that stamp all three in one go, and then we've got these tiny little flowers just for accents, so that those, and then this sentiment is Let's Celebrate You, which is just here, and then there's one more stamp, and in the centre of the flowers there you can see there's a slightly darker colour, and I've got that there, so we'll pop that away for now. And the dies we will use are the matching flowers, so as you can see that goes over that, the matching vine which goes over that, and that's all we need for the dies. We'll start off with some stamping. I've got a piece of basic white scrap here. This is going to be for the leaves and the flowers because we're going to be die cutting those, so we'll get those done first. I have got So Saffron and Paper Pizzazz ink for this today, so we'll get those, pop those dies out of the way in a moment. We'll get all these mounted up on blocks. So for the little flowers I've got an A block, and for the little inner of the flower, so they're on A blocks. The sentiment can go on a G block, which is lovely for sentiments. The flowers can go on this one. What's this? This is a C, and then I've got a D for the leaves. There we go. Okay, so into the Paper Pizzazz with the leaves. We'll just leave a bit of space because you want to get your die around them. So that's them done. And then the flowers. There we go. And while we've got the flowers here, I'm going to pop the centres in. I'm just using the same ink, but we're layering it up so it'll look slightly darker. If you wanted a more darker tone, you could of course use a different shade of yellow or perhaps even an orange. Right, so I'll put the So Saffron back because we don't need that anymore. I'll pop the Paper Pizzazz to one side. We're going to die cut these, and I'm going to do that with my mini cut and emboss. So this handy little portable die cut machine is a lifesaver. Get my plates. I've got my mini plate 1 and a mini plate 2. I'm just going to quickly cut around this to make it narrow enough to fit into the machine. So I think that should be enough. Yep. And then we need our dies. So if you're not confident to put these through without a magnetic platform, which this one doesn't have a magnetic platform just yet, it's not been released yet, but it is on its way. Try and get that straight up, there we go. And then the flowers, there we go. So what I do, and this is my tip, I put the top plate in a little first, then I bring the other plates over, and then I just gently push them down on top. I keep hold of them, and then the machine grabs that top plate in, and as long as you keep it secure and with one hand can turn the other handle, which I understand is quite a task, you do need to be a bit of an octopus at times, but that should have cut them nicely for us. So when I say portable, look, you can pop those back up. It's no bigger than my hand, and it can just sit at the side of my table there. So that's those cut out. Put my dies away before I lose them, because I know what I'm like. There we go. So we've got our flowers all separated out and our leaves. Okay, so we'll bring our piece of 3x3. So this is basic white and this is standard. I've then got a card base which is basic white thick, and all we're going to do is mount that on the front like I do in every Simple Sunday, but we're going to pop a little bit of extra decoration on here first. I've got Baloos to use for the little flowers, and I've got a sentiment which will bring that pear pizzazz back in for. All I want to do now is pop my sentiment in the very bottom corner, like so. Beautiful. And then we can pop the green pear pizzazz away before I get my elbow in it. I'm going to bring out a set of mini and a set of large dimensionals, and we're going to pop this vine on first. I keep calling it a vine, but really it's just the leaves. I'm just going to pop a couple of dimensionals on the back, so possibly just 2, because the flowers will help to hold the rest in place. So over it goes. Do it like that. There we go. And then we've got our flowers. So I'm going to use large dimensional on the largest flower, and then I'm going to use minis on the other 2. Just in the middle on the back. Everything's sticking to my fingers today. They're not sticky either. I mean, I'd understand if I had been messing with some Tombow, but no, everything's just wanting to stick to me. But, oh well. Right, so let's see. Let's pop these flowers on. We'll pop the larger one just in there, and the little one just down here, and just pop them where you think is best. You don't have to do the same as me. You may disagree and think the smaller one is better at the top. So there we go. Just pop those out the way. We still need our larger ones. I'm just going to pop a final bit of Stampin' on in 3 places. So 1, 2, and then see if I can fit one up here. 3. This ink can now go away, and we can pop our main piece onto our card front. So as with any Simple Sunday, it's 5 dimensionals on the back of this little square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you could step this card up. Well, I go for simple beginner level on these cards. You could step it up by, in the middle of those flowers, you could pop an embellishment. Or you could do a bit more dimensioning, that you put extra dimensionals on the backs of the flowers and make them stand up even taller. There's multiple things you could do, like you could pop jewels in there and it would look gorgeous. So there we go, 2 very quick and easy simple Sunday cards using the Sweet as a Peach bundle. So that's the stamp set and the dies. As I said at the beginning of the video, you can get all the products that you've seen today, including the tools like my bone folder, the stamps and blocks, etc., over on hullahbaloo.com. Hit the shop button at the top. If your order is under £150, please make sure you put the host code in. That host code will get you an extra little thank you from me that I send separately at the end of the month. So if you scroll up to the top right hand corner of the website, the new code is placed there at the beginning of every month. And I'd like to thank you for watching today. As always, the details are below this video, both on my blog and on YouTube, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.